before before this happened in the court systems, you better best believe the so-called elites and then a bunch of heathens at these summit meetings, they were meditating upon this. They were probably at these summit meetings, sitting at the black marble table and these black leather chairs, dressed in suits and ties, having a conversation about how to further get these men to stop teaching the truth out on the streets. And what do you see? This is the result of one of their many conversations. You know, we got to start calling these guys. We got to start. We got to start pushing forward with the agenda of labeling these guys terrorists, when you know damn well we ain't no effing terrorists. So hide me from the secret council of the wicked, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, from the insurrection. The word insurrection means uprising, from the uprising of the workers of iniquity. Yeah, these guys are all workers of iniquity. Okay, they commit pedophilia, homosexuality, they drink blood, eat doo-doo, drink cum, they do all kind of BS. They put out the decree for the U.S. military to bomb other people that don't agree or follow through with their democracies over in these third world countries, the Middle East. They put sanctions on other countries. But where are the terrorists? Meanwhile, you got your military over there blowing up hospitals filled with children, women and men who need care and need from being shot up and stuff from the U.S. military. But where are the terrorists? All we're doing is going out on the highways and hedges and preaching out of the Bible. But where are the terrorists? But yet the U.S. government is putting out decrees for government affiliates to fly their jets throughout different cities of the United States to spray chemtrails, spray chemicals such as mercury, barium, arsenic, aluminum, estrogen. But where are the terrorists? You putting out decrees to sell GMO foods on the markets, even in whole food stores, which is known to cause tumors in rats. But were the terrorists? Here it is. The U.S. government is putting fluoride, microcosmic shrimp, lead in the water. You're putting feces in the water. There's nanoparticles in the water. Then on top of that, your water is coming out of a faucet made from a chemical called Teflon, or perfluorooctanic acid, which is the chemical known to cause hypertension in pregnancy, osteoporosis, which is a bone deteriorating disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's. And then on top of that, here it is. You have control over how food is sold on the markets. You got meats wrapped up in plastic and styrofoam. Plastic contains a chemical called bisphenol, which bisphenol is a chemical known to cause cancer, hypertension in pregnancy, diabetes, type 2 diabetes, gangrene. Shit, more people die from plastic than they do from smoking. Because there's plastic in damn near everything. Even in chicken. You use meat glue to keep the chicken together so it don't fall apart. And where do you think glue comes from? Plastic. Okay? When you go to pour your cereal out of your box, what is it normally wrapped in? Plastic. When you go to buy a soda, which I don't recommend drinking soda, or when you go to buy water, what does it come in? Plastic. A plastic bottle or a plastic container. What is your laptop made out of? What is the frame of your laptop made out of? What is the frame of your PlayStation 4, your PS3, your PS2, your Xbox One, your Xbox 360, your Xbox? What is the frame of your controllers and your game systems made out of? Plastic. The mouse that I'm using to move my cursor, what is it made out of? Plastic. Don't make no damn sense. But word of terrorist. You damn hypocrites. Okay, you people that work for the U.S. government, you the biggest hypocrites on the planet. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at them and shoot not. Wait a minute. Who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Okay? And labeling us black Hebrew Israelites, those are bitter words. You see how they wet their tongue like a sword? You know? Trying to put the whole situation that happened in New Jersey upon us, as if we got something. No, we ain't got shit to do with it. We do not have anything to do with what happened in New Jersey. Again, we do not promote violence, and we are not a violent group. But again, they stay lying on us. Okay, they stay lying on us because they really want the truth of the Most High Yahweh, and they want the truth of Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, to stop going out. They don't want the truth to go out. Why? Because they're a bunch of devils, and the devil hates the truth. Ooh, yeah, I said it. The devil, yeah, Edomites hate the truth. They're a bunch of devils. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Right, and they're shooting at us. They're shooting at us with these bitter words of arrows. Black Hebrew Israelites. That's why your video got more dislikes than it got likes. Because a lot of people is waking up to the fact that the U.S. government is full of shit. Ooh, yeah, I said the S-H-I-T word. Well, guess what? The Most High said that he would take dung and smear it in people's face. Not that he would actually pick it up himself and do it, but he'll have somebody else do it for him. Okay? Yeah, the word piss is also in the Bible. Are you surprised about that? Yeah, ass is in the Bible. Hell is in the Bible. This is the book of Psalm, chapter 37, verse 12. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Okay? And yeah, the wicked is plotting upon the just. Who's the just? The just are the ones who are fighting to do the right thing in this truth, which will be the Israelites, which are the so-called Black, Latino, and Native Indians. And them whose father's lineage on their father's side goes back to so-called Black, Latino, or Native Indians. Them whose father's lineage on their father's side, which goes back to so-called Black, Latino, and Native Indians. And I say them whose father's lineage on their father's side goes back to so-called Black, Latino, or Native Indians, because this truth is not a black or white thing. There's going to be Israelites out there that look like Arabs. What do you got to say about that? There's going to be Israelites that's going to come into this truth and be delivered that's going to look like Chinese people, Japanese people. There's going to be Israelites out there that's going to look Filipino. There's going to be Israelites out there that look like Hawaiians. There's going to be Israelites out there that look like so-called white people. There's going to be Israelites out there that look like Africans. There's going to be Israelites out there that look like how an Israelite should look. Which will be what? Brown skin, woolly hair. Okay? So, not every Israelite is going to look like a black person. So if your father's lineage on your father's side, because the man carries the seed. So if your father's lineage on your father's side goes back to a so-called Black, Latino, or Native Indian, you are an Israelite regardless of what you look like, because your father's lineage on your father's side goes back to the so-called Black, Latino, and Native Indians, which are Israelites. You damn dummy. But you see, it's always so-called white people trying to make things out to be black or white. This truth is not a black or white thing, okay? The Most High, the Heavenly Father, does not deal with just black and white. Variety is the spice of life. If I can say that and know that, how much more the Heavenly Father? How much more his Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus? Talking about black. There ain't no such thing as no black Hebrew Israelites. Y'all made that shit up. We never called ourselves black Hebrew Israelites. That was another parable, another title, another name that you put upon us. Just like how just like how y'all started calling us black African Americans, y'all started calling us Mexicans, y'all started calling us Puerto Ricans and Cubans and Argentinians and Colombians and Uruguayans and Guatemalans. You started calling us Panamanians. But before that, we were wetbacks and we were Spics and like Negroes. We were colored folks. But now that we woke up to the fact that we are Hebrew Israelites, you want to put a new name upon us. Black Hebrew Israelites. You see where this is going? You devils got a lot to pay for. Starting with when Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, make his second return. Because he's going to get the first slice of the cake and he's going to bring judgment upon you. Psalms chapter 37, verse 12. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. And the just are the Hebrew Israelites. The wicked are the ones slandering the just, which are the Hebrew Israelites. With that, I'm going to say shalom, and on to the next one.